Greetings and welcome to the energy of Sagittarius. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. Tarot of the Twin Sun is a functional division within the Order of the Twin Sun. I do welcome you to the channel and its contents. Please like and subscribe if you will. And please take only what you will. This shall not resonate for every Sagittarius out there. But please use your discernment in order to pull into the ninth house, the gateway into the infinite, as well as understanding through the projections of Sagittarius some greater philosophies or truths that can be sought out and found, especially when dealing with the South Node and the opposition of a stellium in Gemini that is occurring astrologically. The ninth house is open. So, the Great Mirror is a tool used to devise some sort of implementation or work when it comes to understanding the karmas between you and a significant other, or the energies of the ninth house or Sagittarius and a significant other. What I'm seeing here is currently a block that is challenged by the stellium of Gemini. Okay. Blocking out the other, and this is the best card of the deck, by the way, which is in your place. The action, the card of Virgo, the card of the High Priestess. Okay, number 8, deep, intense sort of secrets, and being able to withhold those secrets to outside of the path, to understand sort of the observation of the path, not becoming the path, but being sort of untouched by it, okay? And the High Priestess knows a great deal. Whatever that is, you probably know on a subconscious or unconscious level. And this is also sort of blocking the card of espionage. Page of Swords, okay, in the reverse. So there's a possibility that you are untouchable when it comes to the overall, excuse me, prying of others. Okay, so there's a clarity here. Clarity revolves around this. The element of air emerges out of this with the card of Aquarius in the reverse. Okay, so there is a secret sort of conscious understanding. So this is pulled into the subconscious of a need to ground oneself, yet not being able to do so. There is a relishing of sort of the place and the influence of the stars, yet not truly knowing that. There needs to be a type of awareness or fostering of Aquarian and Cancerian energy in order to understand how you have nurtured this connection in some sort of way, and how you are possibly going against fate in order to reinforce the connection somehow in a very energetic or emotional or creative, intuitive level, okay? So consciously, there is no consciousness here. There is possibly opposing Gemini in the elements of, it would be the triplicity of air, so the evolution of the throat chakra, as well as the awareness through the pituitary gland, through clairvoyance and clairaudience. Something here that defies astrological configurations, okay? You are dealing with someone who, it would be the Seven of Swords. They are a bit defiant themselves, and they also have a type of psychological block or a self-criticism that is heavily burdensome on their end. Um, Sometimes they feel themselves in stagnation. Most of the time, they feel protected in some sort of way. Perhaps they fear what you have secretly become. And here, there is a penchant, some sort of subtle way of giving something, giving back, especially giving back one of the Two of Cups that is being poured out in the reverse to one of the cups being offered here. So there is a mystery about you that causes them a great deal of fear and trepidation of the mind, especially. They try to critique you, but they cannot understand sort of the double game that you perhaps have that is maybe perceived as manipulative. Doesn't have to be. But what evolves out of this is a way of doing and saying things that revolves around the search for truth, the development of higher faculties, as well as of the philosophic mind. There is a type of solipsism or a way of doing things that produces the effect of mystery. Okay, what is coming about from this on a karmic level is a great deal of solitude and boredom, and perhaps clarity in this solitude and boredom. Um, there's something about you, both of you, that have the Eight of Swords revolving around the High Priestess. Okay, with this, there is a purity and a way of understanding the method of Virgo and energy, the devotion to oneself, especially, in order to produce an effective truth, something that works. Okay, but because of such, the Two of Swords emerges and conflict comes between both of you. Okay, this has to do conflict of the mind, but also of the psychical mind and the cyclical mind. There's something about it that that is very much devoted to selfhood and to self mastery, and I think that's a very healthy thing for both of you. Yet there is a sensuality and a clarity that emerges out of this person's energy. Lots of Gemini, lots of Leo, lots of Gemini and Leo. That's what I see. That also has an effect of mystery. You may be wondering how to raise your highest truth and meet this person halfway, yet you are sort of dealing with someone who does not understand their own passions, possibly, and also there's a mode of dissension here. Um, Untapped, a great reservoir of emotional energy during a time of drought. Okay, during a time of drought, an emotional drought. But I think you're okay with this. There's something bodhisattva and very mystical about your path. There's something that you can also share in terms of perhaps the thoughts that you bring into reality. Be careful, these thoughts can cut, but they're informed by the great reservoir that I've already spoken of. Okay, this talks about source. This is a mystical connection, whatever it is. And both are quite interested in finding a sense of clarity either through the path of isolation or through the path of communication. But most of it would be intellectual in nature. I don't know if that would be anything good in terms of planning during a verbal warfare or an intellectual warfare. Planting seeds during that is not a very auspicious thing. Okay. As far as karma goes, yeah, there it is, the Ace of Swords. There's an action here that has to do with cutting through fears in a difficult way, and cutting through night and day in order to bring a sense of closure. Okay, this has to do with domestic closure and a way of rite of passage to balance. Okay, through the energy of especially Saturn. A great deal of time is necessary in order to find a sense of mostly stability, but because of such, there needs to be a little bit more stabilization between both of you in order to find a sense of rest. Okay, So this is a sort of a chill, a chill complexion here. Very chill, very mysterious, but chill. That is what I see. I don't know if that helps, but hopefully it does. All right, take it easy.